Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Colorado Avalanche. Be a GM. We're just about to start the season here. We picked up Marian Hossa in the last video. I arranged the coaching, the lines for the year. And I need to do my scouting. Oh, I also need to do the AHL lines. I don't know how that's going to work out. Scout assignment. Let's see. Let's do forwards. And let's do forwards in WHL. All right, we got a couple top 5, top 10, so we're going to go here for 6 weeks. And what I'm also going to do is check my GM tracker and see if I can upgrade anything. We can upgrade our amateur scout, our pro scout, and our assistant. We can't do our assistant coach, so we're going to upgrade our amateur scout, okay? Get a little bit better insight onto our team here. And then, yeah, coaching options. Edit lines. Switch to Lake Erie. Best lines. Burgess, I'm going to play you right here. Newberg, yeah, that's fine. Oliver, McQueen, Hishon, Reed, perfect, that's fine. Lodge, like that. D, Siemens, Harrington, Witherspoon, Morrissey, D'Angelo, Geertsen, okay, and goaltending. Brossois, perfect. All right, so let's continue now. We'll get the season started here. We got a brand new goalie. We've got a brand new forward in Marian Hossa. So we got some scoring depth now because Berchi's still with our team. We may end up just liking that deal. We may end up just liking it. I like adding Marian Hossa. And he's a 1-year deal, which is really nice. So he probably retire at the end of the year. There's a 2-0 win right off the bat. Downey with a goal, Fowler with 2 assists. We got Minnesota, 4-3 win. There you go. That's 2 in a row. Again, obviously the preseason, don't bank on it, you know. There's a 4-2 win over St. Louis. Tarasenko seems to be scoring. Hossa seems to be getting some assists. We got Nashville now and a 4-2 win. Patrick Kane's got some goals. A goal per game, and Marian Hossa's got 5 assists. Dallas up now. They don't look like they're doing too well to start the year. 5-1 win? Tarasenko 5 goals. Marian Hossa still with 5 assists. And a win against Winnipeg, and 6-0 is the final. Let's take a look. Or 4-1 is the final. 6-0 we went. Save goals against average. Pollock was up there with a 157 and a 944 save percentage. But again, that's just the preseason. It's like the playoffs. There's an inflation. Points, Patrick Kane had 10. Hossa had 8 and Duchesne had 8. No sign of Nathan McKinnon. But that could change. Looks like Kane and Tarasenko led the league in goals. 1 and 2 respectively. And then Hossa and Duchesne both had 6 assists each. That's really good to see. All right, guys, let's get this year started. We'll go for a month, up to the 2nd, I guess. Might as well, because that's the date where we're going to have a game. This is going to ask us about making sure we put our players where we want our players to be. Yes, continue. We are salary cap compliant. We still have $5 million. Please designate your players to the minors before then. Otherwise, all one-way contracts will need to clear waivers to be assigned to their minor league affiliate. Okay, continue. That's fine. So we may end up basically picking up, I asked you guys about this, or I mentioned it last time, about the possibility of trading Patrick Kane and Sven Berchi for Jonathan Drouin. Now, it'll be a good year for rookies, all right. So we might want to get some picks here. We'll trade away players for picks. There's a 3-0 win against Dallas. Pollock's first game in the NHL, and he gets a shutout. Oh, and then we lose 6-0. So kind of right back into it. Not the best start. Good thing game 1 was a solid one. All right, that's okay. 1-1 is all right. We can't give up too many of those. Here we go. We got a game against Chicago. They're 2-0 at the moment. Oh, and a 3-0 loss. That's back-to-back shutouts at home, too, on that one. Come on, guys. Bounce back. It's all right. It's still early. Florida, 5-3 win. Okay, there you go. Ryan Hartman's got 3 assists, and Barry's got a couple goals for himself. 2-2 right now. That's not bad. That's respectable. Washington up here. Going through the Eastern Conference here. We went through Florida, Washington now. 3-0 win. Pollock picks up his 2nd shutout. He's got 2 wins. Or was that even his? That might not have been his. All right, so we finished the scout assignment. They got 3 first-round players. Let's check the OHL. No. Q. No. United States. Dell. Couple first-rounders. No one's saying top. Russia. Rest of world. Let's check D. Let's scout here for a month. We'll check the defense in the WHL, all right? We'll go to the first, continue on here. So Pollock's got 2 wins and maybe 2 losses. We'll see here. Toronto, 4-0 win. Pollock with another shutout. That may be his third shutout. All 3 of his wins may be shutouts. Or he at least has 2. At least has 2. Here's Anaheim. 4-3 loss. In overtime, we'll take that. Jarrett Stoll with 3 goals. Eric Johnson, 4 assists. Our top line is just not producing right now. They're struggling out of the gate. Boston. 3-4-0. We can beat Boston. 4-3 win. Patrick Kane. There you go. You got some goals for him. Landeskog was up there. Oh, and a 5-2 loss immediately right after that. Here's Chicago now. 4-2 win. Okay, that's not bad to finish the month. For points, we aren't up there. Colorado, Pollock's got 4 wins. We're not up there for points. Nope. Assists, we're not up there. Goals, yeah. Patrick Kane and Matt Duchene each have 6, so they're both competing there. Let's take a look at our division. We are top of our division. We're not far off from the league lead, which is kind of hard to believe. We're only 3 points back from the lead, and that was against Toronto. They're back-to-back. They're looking for a back-to-back President's Trophy. Let's do another month here before we take a look and see where we're lacking. All right? Back to the 1st again, the 1st of November. So we got all of, or sorry, the 1st of December. We got all of November to play here. Got Minnesota. We lost to them last time. We can get some redemption. There you go, 3-1 win. Matt Duchene with 7 goals. Landeskog's got 8 assists. Where's McKinnon, though? Nowhere to be found. Here's Dallas. We've done well against them so far. 4-4-0 they are right now. 3-2 win. There you go. Patrick Kane's got 8 assists. It's nice to see some depth in our scoring like we'd have every year, it seems. That's how we win our games, is by having depth scoring. But, you know, we really don't have those players that can come out and light the lamp every night. Sorry, I just got to fix my mic. It's all buggered up. Calgary, 2-1 win over Calgary, and the streak continues so far this month. Good to see. Patrick Kane's got 8 goals. Landeskog's got 8 assists. Those are very respectable numbers considering we've only played, what is that, 13 games? 13 games. All right, Anaheim, they're having a terrible season so far. There's a win for us, 3-2. Matt Duchene, 8 goals. Patrick Kane, 8 assists still in 14 games. That's not bad. That's about a 40-goal pace for Matt Duchene and about a 40-assist pace for Kane. I'd like to see that increase. 3-1 win. Well, you can't argue with wins, that's for sure. That second line of Matt Duchene, you know what? I'm thinking that top line's starting to pick it up. I'm thinking they're starting to pick it up. Minnesota. I think that's our first loss of the month. It came to Minnesota in overtime, so that's our first loss, and it was in overtime. Patrick Kane with 9 goals now. Landeskog with 10 assists. We got Pittsburgh. They're not doing well at all. Oh, and a 3-1 loss. All right, that's our first regulation loss. Let's check the WHL defense. 1. Okay, let's check the OHL defense. No. You know, I'll scout the OHL for 3 weeks. All right, let's keep this going. We're doing really well now. 11-4-2 so far on the year. We got Capitals up next. They are a tough team. 5-3 win. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, boys. Good job. Keep it going. 12-4-2 at the moment. That's a very good record. We got New Jersey. Kadri got... Oh, Kadri signed with New Jersey. There you go. Interesting to find out where he ended up. Probably cap space issues. 3-2 win for us. That top pairing 9 and 10 right now. Kane and Landeskog respectively. 2-1 loss in overtime though. In overtime, we can handle those. All right, we got 2 more games left in the month. Let's close this off with 2 big wins. All right, 9-9-3 of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 3-2 win. There you go. Absolutely. Nathan McKinnon's now up there for assists. All right, we got 1 more game here in the Southeast against the Florida Panthers. 5-2 win. There you go. I like to see that. I like to see that. Let's see. Wins. Pollock is up there in second at 11 wins. That's very, very good. That means that our backup, none other than Calvin Pickard, has 3 of his own. Points, we're not up there, but Jonathan Toews and Jonathan Drouin are a 1-2 punch for the Tampa Bay Lightning. My goodness. 28 points apiece. Assists, we're not up there. Goals, we're close, but not quite. We're 2 off. All right. Let's see. Drouin's got 13 goals on the year so far, so we're not that far off when you think about it. Team standings. We have 33 points, which is good enough for second, only to the Phoenix Coyotes. We're only 1 point ahead of Edmonton, Minnesota, and 2 points ahead of New York, 3 ahead of Toronto. So we caught up on Toronto with that streak there. I'm going to take a look at our stats. Let's first do team standings. Hold on. So like I said, second in the league right now. Actually, our point percentage is probably the highest. Yeah, we just haven't played as many games yet. Goals for per game, we're in 14th. So we're not scoring as many goals as we normally do. Goals against per game, though, we're 4th. That's very nice to see. Our power play is at 15.8. I like to see that increase a little bit. And our penalty kill, 11. So that's nice to see. You know what? I'm not going to change it. 2 months is a small sample. I may do something I normally don't do, and that's check after the 3-month mark once we've got a little bit of a better understanding of what's going on. I'm not disliking anything that's going on. If you're 15-4-3, you're doing something right, and I say that every year. All right, we got the Carolina Hurricanes. They're 9-10-3 at the moment. Come on. 5-2 win. That's what I'm talking about. Nathan McKinnon notches a couple assists now. That'll bring him probably into the leaderboard if he keep that pace up. On a 5-2 loss. That's not good at all. Okay, back-to-backs here. Philly and then Vancouver. Let's go, boys. Come on, let's get a couple wins here. One on the road, one at home. 4-3 win over Philly. Back to home against the Vancouver Canucks. 3-2 win. That's nice to see. Patrick Kane with 10 goals. Nathan McKinnon with 14 assists. Pollock's got 13 wins. That means that our friend Calvin Pickard has 5 of his own. Very good to see. Very good indeed. All right, Columbus. They're a very respectable record there. And a 2-0 win. And Patrick Kane takes over the sole lead for the team, now has 25 points. All right, so we scouted this. Why were we scouting the Swiss? We weren't. We scouted the OHL, and we scouted defense. Why did that not go through? Okay, let's check that again for a month, I guess. Up to the first against Tampa. So, yeah, Patrick Kane at 25 points so far. In how many games is that? 27 games? So it's just under a point per game. And there's a 5-4 loss that was in regulation. Oh, God, look at the New York Rangers. They're a tough team to beat. Come on, guys. 3-1 win. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick Kane now has 28 points here in 29 games. That's good to see. And that's just the leader. Who knows what second place has? We forgot to check player stats. We'll check that at the end of the 3rd month. We'll redo the stats. 4-2 loss. Look at there. Landeskog's got 11 goals. That was a loss in regulation, obviously. Carolina, they're an average team. They're a little bit better than average. Oh, and a 4-1 loss. I'm stopping the sim right there. Oh, never mind. Apparently it won't stop. Stop. 4-2 win. Okay. So I'm going to go up to the 31st now because we lost that. We had a little bit of a losing streak going there. Patrick Kane now taking over now. 31 points in, what was that, 22 games? Or 32 games, sorry, I should say. Edmonton. 7-3 win over the Edmonton Oilers, and Patrick Kane now has 34 points. Unbelievable win. That's a big win because Edmonton Oilers are up there. 22-8-3. What a record so far. Oh, wow. Here's Winnipeg. They're a tough team. They're in our Division 2. Come on. A win. 3-2 win. That's what I'm talking about. We got Anaheim now. They're a little bit below 500. 13-17-4. And a 4-1 win to cap out the month. We'll go through the stats one more time really quickly. I want to see if there's an improvement. Pollock in second for wins with 18. That means that Pickard has 6 points. We're not up there, which is incredible. Because how many points does he have? 25? Okay, so 35. He's just off there. He can still get in there. There's no doubt about it. Pardon me. Let's see here. Assists, we're not up there. We're close. Goals, we're not up there. We're close again. We're at 51 points. That's 4 points back from the Phoenix Coyotes, or 5 points back for the Phoenix Coyotes for first in the NHL, but we're a close second. The gap is widening between these teams. Let's take a look here. We'll do team stats again. I want to see if I see an improvement. All right. Goals for per game, definitely an improvement. We're in 6th now. That was up from 18th, I believe, or 11th. 11th. Goals against per game, we're in 8th. That's about the same, roughly. We were 4th before. Power play, 7th now. And penalty kill, 9th. Okay, yeah, see, I gave it a little bit more time, and it definitely evened out. The team started clicking really well. Let's take a look at player stats. Let's see how everybody's doing. I want to see how Marian Hossa is doing right now. I want to see how Gabriel Landeskog. We know Gabriel Landeskog is scoring some goals, but how many? All right, so Patrick Kane, 35 points in 35 games. Very good number. Landeskog, 29 points in 35 games. Again, very good. And McKinnon, 28 and 35. Very good. And then, just as you would suspect, Tarasenko, Duchesne, and Hossa. So that's how it should go. The top line, 1, 2, 3. The second line, 4, 5, 6. And then your top 2 defensemen. That's how it should go. Cam Fowler and Eric Johnson. All right, then Ryan O'Reilly's got a nice 13-point year. 86 overall. Is everybody still the same? Landeskog, McKinnon, Tarasenko, Duchesne, Hossa. Yeah, they're all the same, it looks like, for overall. Riley. Chris Russell's at 12 points. Myers still 87. Jarrett Stoll still 81. James McGinn. Tyson Barrie. Steve Downey, those you guys can see their stats. Berchi's only at 8 points. Hartman, 7 points. Falk, and that is it. Falk is always last, but that's okay. Everybody is producing. There's no doubt about it. Let's do another month here. Let's get through the All-Star game. We'll get through to the beginning of February, and that will kind of seem, we'll be able to address whether or not we need to make any changes at all. I think right now we're in a very good position. We don't need to make it, 3-1 loss to Tampa. That's because they got some solid players there. Solid players. All right, we got Montreal up next. They are below 500. We can beat these guys for sure. Come on, guys. Let's do it. There's a 3-1 win. Matt Duchene scores his 14th goal. Patrick Kane gets his 23rd assist in that game. 25, 9, and 3. I'd like to get to 30 wins before we get to 10 losses. That would be lovely. Here's Toronto. We're competing with them for the top spot right now. Oh, and a 4-1 loss. Okay, so we didn't get to we got our 10th loss before we got our 30th win. Win against New York. Scout assignment. Why does it keep saying United States? Forwards. Top 10 forward there in the United States. Any defense? Okay, let's scout here for a month. Let's find out let's see what we find out here. Let's continue our sim up to the first. So Patrick Kane now has 37 points in basically 39 games. Dropped off a little bit. 2-1 win over Edmonton. Matt Duchene scores his 16th goal. We got Phoenix now. They're 31-10-0 right now. And we win 2-0. Unbelievable. Pollock got his 21st win in that game. And Matt Duchene notches his 17th goal. Pardon me. Something's going right on that second line if Matt Duchene is scoring like he is right now. 17 goals. Buffalo. They're a good team. 4-2 win. That's what I'm talking about. In Chicago now. Oh, we lost. And that was in regulation. Let's get 2 wins here against San Jose and then Columbus. This would definitely be a team to do it against. No doubt about it. 4-1 win. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick Kane, Matt Duchene leading the way. They rhyme. How much better could it get? Columbus, 4-2 win. There you go, back-to-back. Okay, now one more for insurance, guys. I'd be really happy if you got one more win here to pull us through the month. Well, we got a few more games here left in the month, but you know what I mean. 5-4 win, yeah! Are we going to get a 30-goal scorer this year? Maybe. Maybe if we're lucky. We really haven't had anybody yet, have we? And a 3-0 win there against Winnipeg. 33-11-3. What a... We only are 6 wins away from what they expected from us this year. What does that say about our team? This is we're elite. And Patrick Kane has 28 assists. He's not the top... He's not the playmaking man you really want, but that's okay. That is okay by me. Let's stop the simulation. Let's see which of our players are in it. We need to go to the blue for the West. All right, so wow, 3 Edmonton Oilers: Jordan Eberle, Taylor Hall, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. It doesn't look like we have anybody in here. Not a single person. D? No. Cam Fowler's there, third pairing defenseman. Go to goaltending. And Pollock. Pollock is in there for goaltending. Look at Byzantine. 79 overall and he's in there. Wow. They're going to get absolutely thrashed. I don't even want to look at that. Let's just simulate up to the first. Let's get past this game. We can do a quick wrap up before this video is done. And then we'll leave the rest till that. I'll pose the question to you guys. What do you think about our team? Do we need to make any trades before we go to the playoffs? 5-2 loss. Oh, Jay McClement. 78 overall. He's a grinder with great face-offs. He's got not bad athleticism, but really he lacks in puck skill and physicality. There's no doubt about it. Jay McClement, though, what's his contract like? 1.7. He's not really an improvement on who our fourth-line player... Who is our fourth-line center right now? Jarrett Stoll. He's not an improvement on Jarrett Stoll, so no, we're not going to take him. So he lost 5-2 to Minnesota. That's okay. Let's take a quick look here. Save percentage and goals against average. We are not up there for... actually, we're up there for goals against average, 2-2-3. Wins, Pollock is in number 1, 26 wins. That means that our buddy there, he has 7 wins. Not up there for points either. Assists, no, we're close though, again. And goals, we're not up there. We are tied though, so we are getting in there now. 60 points is the lead there. We're 69, so we're 1 point back now from the league lead, which is the Phoenix Coyotes. This is definitely attainable, guys. I don't think we need to make any changes coming into the trade deadline. It's way over here. But I thought I'd ask the question now. So should we make any trades at the trade deadline? Are there any players that we need to address? Let me know, guys. Until next time, I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.